parents would run them up and down the beach. Back in the sea hotel by the dunes, teach them how to find stuff and how to camouflage themselves. And when those birds are threatened, first thing they do is they immediately lay down and hide, and they don't move. And they're really hard to see. Their coloring is white with kind of a sandy color on them, and so they're really hard to see once they do that. And the parents protect them and their eggs by the snowy plovers do a broken wing display. They act like they have a broken wing, and they run around in kind of circles and make a big display of it. That's why I was saying when we band them, each bird has a different color, so we know each individual bird. But each bird has its own personality. So some of them really ham it up, and they really give you the broken wing, and they really run around and make a lot of noise. Some of them skip right past that and just go right to charging at you.
Yeah.
And so it's neat to see how each one does it different. But most of them do the broken wing, where they will flap around and make a big show and
to lead you away from.
To go away from the eggs. So if you're standing by the nest, she'll be doing the broken wing and try to move you away. So you follow her, and she'll keep you going, and then she'll keep you going as far as you'll go until you get close, and then she'll fly off. And if you start moving back, if you lose interest in her and start moving back towards the egg,
she'll start attacking
you. Come around back into your field of vision and do the same thing. And then if you get really close, then she gets really aggressive and starts charging at you. And there's a point when you reach the eggs that she will just give up. It's every time that they do. She
both the male and the female will protect the nest?
Yes.
If you touch...
Huh?
They mate for life?
No. They sleep with everybody.
Okay. Nice. If you do get to the nest and you touch the nest and you disturb the nest, will they leave the nest and never come back? No. They will come back to it?
Yeah, they'll come back. As long as it's... so even if a predator eats the eggs, they will still come back to that nest site and wait for the eggs and look for them and all that stuff for a little while.
We have some similar bird in South Jersey. It does exactly the same thing.
Probably a plover.
Yeah.
It has to be some species of plover because my grandma's farm had them.
Killdeer will do it.
Killdeer, okay.
And snowy plovers and black-bellied
They
plovers.
attack the deer.
It's a common trait among plovers to do that.
Nice.
But we can handle the eggs. We can work up, and we'll catch the birds. We use a little noose net to catch the birds, the adults. It's fishing line, tied in little nooses, and it's attached to like a little wire mesh. We hide it in the sand, so just the nooses are up. And then if it's the summertime, we play their chicks call over there, and they'll run through, or we'll herd them. We'll try to herd them over there.
Yeah.
Start fishing around.
And you get their little heads in?
No, their feet.
Their feet.
When they run across, that fishing line. It catches them. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so then you run over and release them out of there. We try to ban them when they're babies because they're much easier to catch. They can't fly, so you can just chase them down and pick them up.
Oh, that's so cute. I want to help that.
They lay down when they're threatened. They lay down to hide. So when you chase after them, they lay down. All you gotta do is just.
That's awesome.
So your banding season is going to start in the next month or so?
Yeah. So we don't have any plovers nesting out here yet. But there's already nests in the ground. They start pairing up at the end of January, February, and then they'll start selecting nest sites through February into March and start laying and scraping and laying eggs. So like they'll scrape around. They'll make a bunch of scrapes before they select a nest site, and then they'll finally just lay them wherever they like.
It's like house hunting.
Pretty much. So, and then the lease terns, they're colony nesters. They swoop down and try to defecate on your head.
Ew.
Best of luck.
You guys ready?